Hi, this is Catherine Rose. I'm with Board Game Geek here at SPIEL 2017. I'm sitting here with Jordan Draper from Dark Flight Games, and he's here to talk about import-export. So, can you please tell me about the game?
Yeah, so the game is pretty unique because it has 100 cards, and each of them is multi-use, and each of them also has a unique power. So in the game, you're going to get a lot of variance and replayability because every time it's going to be completely different.
So you're going to use the cards for different things each time you're playing, right?
Exactly, yeah. So basically in the game, you're going to be choosing different action rolls to do, and one person will be leading, and so basically they'll choose which type of action that they want to do, and they'll burn a card to do it. And then throughout the game, everybody else that is following them will choose if they want to share in that same action or if they want to draw cards.
Okay. So if you choose sugar, if I had a sugar card, I could then join in on that.
Yeah, so if you had a contract card, any just yellow card.
Oh, any just yellow card,
which is kind of the cool thing because all the cards you look in
like
different
this one,
areas
for example, right?
Exactly, yeah. So there'll be a lot of player interaction because things are passing around like that. It works similar to Glory Realm. And then throughout the game, you'll also be starting shipments, and this is how you get really cool, unique powers because you're going to read the specific cards, and they'll tell you what will happen after you complete that shipment. So you'll have to load a certain number of containers, which will be signified by this. And so basically, you're starting a contract of goods, and then you're going to be loading containers onto that ship until it's fulfilled, and then you'll get paid out for it, and then you'll get a new power, and then your ships will go out into the ocean. And after they're out there, it's pretty fun because everybody can play an import action.
All right.
Yep. And then they'll be able to have a blind bid, and the winner is going to get 2 containers from one of the ships. So.
Okay, so first you're sending out your wares, and then you're trying to bring them back in again, right?
Exactly, yeah. And other players will also have their ships out there. So you might be bidding on other players' goods, and they'll get a payment if you buy their goods, and vice versa. But if you buy your own stuff, then you don't get as much of a bonus.
No, because you want to be trading, right?
Exactly, yeah. So after you win an import auction, then you get to pick 2 cards from the ship that you won on, and it's pretty cool because they will go into a goods storage.
All right, so that's this card here.
Yep.
Storage on the side.
Yep, and so when they go into here, they're basically going to be worth points at the end of the game.
Okay.
And then the person with the most of each kind is going to get a bonus on top of that. If you get 1 of each kind, you also get an extra bonus. So this is like one way to perform a strategy is around going in the goods area. Another way is to try to make money by using powers or by creating
these little money pieces. Those are cute.
Yeah, some little cubes. And then the other option when you're importing cards is to put something into your imports. So what this does,
on the other side.
Yep, other side. So what this does is it allows you to use actions multiple times on your turn. So you're building the kind of engine that you want to use to push forward with the powers that you have from creating shipments.
Right.
And you can sort of multiply that as the game goes on and strategize which actions you want to play on which turn. So you're forcing the later players into your kind of action.
Awesome. And how many players is it playing?
It's 2 to 6 players.
Oh, up to 6 players.
Up to 6 players, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And how long does it typically take to play?
If everybody knows how to play, you can knock it out in 30 to 45 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if people are on the learning curve and you've got a higher player count, you might get up into like an hour and a half or like even, something like that.
Great, thank you so much.
Yeah.
That is Import-Export from Dark Flight Games.